Hi guys, I just downloaded Manjaro. I know we're not going to support it yet for the ArcoLinux Suite tool, but yesterday somebody told me, right, and I told them, okay, we'll wait for a while because there is something that's not available on Manjaro, and that's a reflector. And reflector is the way to organize the ArcoLinux servers, right? To know which is the fast one, the most efficient one, best response time, stuff like that. So let's boot up and kill two birds with the same stone. I have a new ArcoLinux Suite tool, and I did some changes for bash rc, zsh, fish, and in the meantime I can play around with this as well. So we're not gonna go for Dutch ever. American English, thank you very much. Let's see at the version. Okay, 53, and next, off we go. So this is Calamares. Many of the Manjaro team have worked on the code of Calamares, and so that's okay. These are the choices, those are the choices, and that we know, that we see everywhere. And then we have the login, next, install, and a button. Voila! This is doing its thing. We can click on here. I see the images that I've made. Voila, and that's done. And we have here the Manjaro welcome hello. 5 years ago, I was a part of the team of the ArcoLabs distro, and we wanted to have something like this. And we asked Manjaro, could we have that particular Python application? So if you're interested in all what is Python and GTK and how they make all these applications like these, right? That's maybe something also for you to study, right? Because it's code and you can try to read it, try to understand how do they make all these buttons and all that. So back in the days, 5 years ago, this was my thing, right? I tried to figure out what it all was, and I use this Glade, so an user interface thing. Not sure if I can still find it, right? It's gonna be somewhere on the system. Where would I put it? User share, Manjaro, lots of folders. Manjaro hello, here's the user interface. So that's the Glade application, which we probably can't open. So you can sudo pacman -s glade, and then you have it. I suppose you can do this here, Control T, sudo pacman -s glade, and then you can edit these things, right? Get the databases in with a Y. It's just slow. Come on. In the meantime, he's busy unpacking, almost at the end. Is it now closed? Control T. Voila. ArcoLinux keyring needs to be installed. Manjaro keyring needs to be installed. So these guys have a separate pacman kind of thing. The old code that's now out of the official pacman ensures that this gets installed first. Don't know why they've gotten rid of it in pacman, because now we have to think sudo pacman -s ArcoLinux keyring before we install. And here's your Glade. Voila. All kind of mirror fails, but as long as it gets installed, then it's fine, I guess. Glade. There he is. So we can double click it. No. User survey and narrative WAP does not go together. Right, so this is how it works, and we have all these elements. It's quite interesting. So it was interesting for me to learn. It's way too complex, right? The first time I watched this, I looked at this and said, oh my god. So very carefully changing this, changing that, what happens? And we made our own arch labs. Welcome. So this is maybe an idea for people saying, okay, I would like to have something similar. Please do ask Manjaro, can we use your code, right? Because there's a lot of code and also a lot of translations in here, but politeness, right? Copyright and all that. But for study, right? No problem. Go study the code and see what it all entails, what it is all doing. And here's the data. And the information goes on and on and on. All the languages, some images you can change. You can make it quickly your own, as we did in Arch Labs. You'll probably see some old YouTube videos of mine 5 years ago where you'll see it. All right, just on the site. Some information for the ISO builders. A welcome app. But then Python related, so if you are a student, right, and you need to learn Python anyway, why not this? Let's close this thing and get rid of the ISO. Force on mount. Was the wrong thing. That's strange. First time ever, Manjaro doesn't know what to get out of here. Remove disk from virtual drive. Why is he complaining? Look at the nice texts. Control Q, Super F7, boot up again. Saved, it says. Ouch. Did I do something different? File, close, save, Eric, power, kill it. Et voila. Now we boot up. Always doubt yourself. That's the best way to learn more. Do not think it's their fault. Think it's my fault and go look for the solutions. That's how far you get then. All right, welcome. This is the welcome. Don't show. Bye. So, Control T. What do I have? Core extra community multilib. There they come again. They're in. Okay. Oh no. Right. Oh no. And then sudo pacman yay. Let's see, yay. Yay. No. Paru. No. Tryzen. No. Okay. We need to have something else. Oh, I've got an idea. I've got an idea. Web browser. The internet. Firefox. What if? I was going at two ideas. AOR, yay, and go build it yourself. Great idea. Other great idea just popped into my head. Other great idea. ArcoLinux repo. Go download the package and install it. That's our repo. We need a third-party repo. How to add a third party. So we're close here. We're close, but it's not that repo. In the third party, because it's not from us. Third party. Let's type third, or was it third? Repo third party. And we can download it here. All these packages are just for your grabbing, right? Just grab them. Invented a new word, grabbing. Yay, 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 yay. Where's yay? There is no yay here. Is it not a complete list? Probably because there was something yellow out there. We had to truncate this directory. That's gonna be a problem because it's so big, right? Paru is probably more in the beginning. Paru is here. So I click this one or that one or that one. All the tars it has T's, and we have it as well. Or third option. I want to do this one. It's on the first page, guys. You just have to scroll. ArcoLinux Spice application. Install our ArcoLinux package on any ArcoLinux. Well, this is not any ArcoLinux. This is Manjaro. And now we go for the sudo pacman -u install, Eric. You install it, you type u. And we've got this, and then we have the ArcoLinux Spices, a big button to click, and that's it. Couldn't be any more. Kiss. Done. Update now. So now, when I update, I can do this. Right? No thank you. But the point is, I have these three guys. That means I can do a sudo, and here's the problem with -s ArcoLinux tweak tool. Why is it not typing? Sudo pack. No auto completion? Bash completion? Sudo pacman -s bash completion. Oh, it's not installed. Don't like that. So log out, log in. Then we see the front page as well here, the login, and then Control T, sudo pacman -s arch, and then now we have the tab ArcoLinux tweak tool. They're both the same at this point in time, the dev version or this version, and that's the problem. Reflector. All right, so if we keep the dependency in, then it can be installed on Paru. Let's install that one. Now I do Paru ArcoLinux tweak tool. I do the hyphen away, ArcoLinux tweak. Now he finds it. The one on the AOR I'm gonna take, number 3. Could not find all required packages, that's no problem. But now I have a package built, and that's why I'm here. Now I have a package built. Is it possible to install it on Manjaro, basically? It's in the cache. Paru, did I? It's not in. It just stops. Let's see it again. Control T. Number 3. Should be in the cache folder normally, but I'm doing wrong. Cache. Let's do a yay thing. Sudo pacman -s. Let's get yay. Yay ArcoLinux tweak number 3. Now AOR, right at the top. All right. Aha. Yay leaves something. Just a folder. That's strange. All right. Because of the conflict, he doesn't even save it. I wanted to get the package built. AOR ArcoLinux tweak tool. Let's see. There we have it. Download snapshots. It's here. It's extracted. if it wants to show. Yeah, there he is. That's the package build. And if, and that's the what if, right? If I say forget about reflector being dependent, right? It depends that reflector is there. What if we remove that and we put it as an optional depends, because on ArcoLinux we have it anyway, and on Kali we have it, on the LCI we have it everywhere on our projects. But if you go somewhere else, so it happens, Manjaro does not have it. Okay, so what if we change the package build or recipe to make the package? Now we have more stuff. No NeoFetch. Wow. Sorry, my mistake. So make package -s. Yeah. Going good. It's coming. Right? No, could not be right. No NeoFetch. So it's installing the missing packages while it's building. That's the S. Guys, Control T, make package, go read, right? Tab, page down. Read. You forget, you read again, right? All right, what do we have now? We have a tar-ZST, and you know what we can do with tar-ZSTs. Pacman minus, you've built it, you will install it. ArcoLinux tool, voila. That's installed. Let's see if it will run. And how will it run? What will it change, right? Never been here. First time in a long time on Manjaro. So this is everything that's in the config auto start. There are all kinds of things in here which I can remove. I don't know what all this is, right? Just removing all. That's something that's unremovable. Probably restart ATT. A root thing, maybe. That's strange. Config, auto start. LL does not exist. ls -l. It is from Eric. It's not a root thing, but this is impossible to remove. All right. Yep. Lines. I'll check out in the video later on what it says, this code. Voila, now I can read. That's for later as to why that happens. Desktop, can we get desktops in? Nope. Right. I don't know. That might be actually correct. He's working on Manjaro. He knows he's on Manjaro. That's good, right? But of course we have support for 7 guys, these 7 guys. So we do a switch in here. If you are on ArcoLinux and if you are on, right? So that's not gonna work. Fixes. Fix key is probably gonna work because it's basically remove everything and get everything back in. And we have the Manjaro GPG, so that's gonna work. Set mainstream, that's probably a bad idea because it's the ArcoLinux servers and here we're on the Manjaro servers, right? So it's not gonna be interesting to do. Bat, is bat existing? No. Cat etc pacman.d, and what do we have? The mirror list. So this is not your ArcoLinux list. This is the Manjaro Linux servers. I'm getting stuff from Turkey, it seems. Okay. And then Russia, and then Singapore. So that's not a good idea to go change it to the Arch Linux servers. Reflector is not installed, RAID mirrors is not installed. Backup and reset GPG, that's no problem. The question is, of course, what is in there? Is there something in there? Thunar, there he is. How to start, file system, etc, pacman.d. This is your GNU PG thing, and we've just written something to this or not. Backup and reset. So that's not working. Oh, sorry. Close the window, Eric. Close the window. You forgot to close the window. Backup and reset. Reload. All we did is add some servers to it, and the same applies with your own system. Sometimes we need to put things online. There is no GNU PG, backup and reset. Now there is. So that's a quick fix, that works. grub. What did we see now? Something green, huh? Install the grub theme Vmix. We'll see. Grub to the ArcoLinux guy. Apply a wallpaper. I am unaware of how this system works. Like, totally unaware. So we'll see. This, of course, is not on your done on your main system. You experiment as much as you like in a virtual machine, because it might mean we can't reboot. There is no grub at all. Okay. We don't see anything grub-like. So, boot grub. Here's our theme. And where's the file that we normally use? Default. Grub. We made a backup. And this is what it says. And voila, it says Manjaro theme text. So what we've done, we look for a specific line and we replace it with ours. And of course Manjaro is unknown, right? Unknown. Actually, we can have a play with it, but not with mousepad. So the grub, the themes, the Vmix, this thing, we can copy this and then Ctrl T sudo pacman -s sublime text 4. That's something we need. Tools for the job. The right tools for the right job. No, just the job. And then we go back to the etc default. Grub is governed by the default folder. Voila. And now we open with forever and ever and ever with the sublime text. And it's pointing to here. What I have to do in the code is overwrite this and point to here. Let's see. Yeah, okay. So boot grub themes and mix themes. Yep. Ctrl S. Save it. I need to change the grub. Update grub. Does it exist here? Ctrl T. Update grub is our command. Okay. Update grub. Yeah, looking good. SR doesn't exist, but sudo reboot will. Reboot, no, yeah, reboot, yes. But we did not see anything grub-like, so I wonder. So the grub, there he is. Oh, a nice logo. Great. So that seems to work. Tweak tool, ArcoLinux tweak tool. Okay. I did not launch it via the terminal, I rather launch it like that. If there are any messages, it's in the video. He has problems with something on auto toggle. Well, check it out. But this maybe might be this thing here. So grub is working. We can choose wallpapers now. We can install SDM. LightDM is active. FXFCE. There is no slick reader. The mirrors all open. Would that work? It works, right? Base is available on Manjaro, and this is quite normal. It's because we launched an app in an app. I can see maybe to suppress that. Let's see if that works. And that. This installs lolcat, which, right, I don't know if they have, yes, they have. Launch new instance. Oh, how about that? That's nice. What a big logo. And so colorful. Awesome. That's better in color. Fine, right? That's lolcat for you. Pacman, all the things that are available. Yeah, he probably has no clue what's going on. It says off, on, and off and on all the time. But are these actually the Pacman repos, right? The names might be the same, but not the servers, and where it's going to is something entirely different. It's not going to Arch. So that's your pacman.conf. So these lines, yeah, and package required. Do we have something different? I think so. Ctrl-Alt-T and Pacman on my ArcoLinux tells me that required database optional. That's what we have. And here are our repos, not nicely put in here, but they're in here. Save. You see, it doesn't have any effect. All right, so this is not a good thing to do either, I think. Privacy. HBlock will be installed. It's working already. So these things are coming from the ArcoLinux repo, of course, since we've added all our elements, all our repos, and the key, and the mirror, right? It's just a click in this case. Inactive, inactive, active. So we see around, we see in our own network, we see the other computers. And somebody, yeah, that's, wow, right? Shells. We have an original bash RC. Let's see at the bash RC of Manjaro. Open it up, and we say, okay. colors. There's bash completion. We have it now. A prompt. So these are all choices. And this is what we added, neo-fetch lolcat. Now, if I say install the ArcoLinux bash RC configuration, we got this one, right? We have our original one. And if I source it, so normally you log out and you log in, but I can say source bash RC. At that point in time, I can update. And update I can as well, because it's all about aliases. Yeah, I know. We fixed that. No. So voila. So that is possible. That can work. This is new. So this morning, what did I do? We can reset. Everything is back again. This is the original bash RC again. That's important. You can always go back to whatever you had and test and see. Okay, this is the bash RC of ArcoLinux. Let's grab whatever we need, right? And then put it in your original one. ZSH. It's already installed ZSH. We can install the ArcoLinux ZSH, which means file, open file, Control H, the ZSH. There's already a backup, right? Once you make, once you install it, all the backups are created. So there is something hidden away. If that one exists, then you go get it, source it here again. So if it exists, that thing, then you do that. Or we say we overwrite everything and we use ours. Now ours is, we use the themes from OhmyZSH. So you're supposed to actually click on this thing, right? Because it says install. All right, install. And it's coming again from us. We have to apply ZSH, so this guy. There's no problem there. Sudo change shell, so that's everywhere available. And if we, I wonder if we can refresh this automatically. We'll see. That's a good question. So that's for next iteration of ArcoLinux tweak tool. ZSH. So now we can select, like, wow, right? All these themes, and one of them is Jonathan, and Jonathan is the one that I like. Apply ZSH theme, but we need to log out, right? We're still on, I don't know what we started with actually. We started with bash. So we log out. We log in. And we've got ZSH. And this is your Jonathan with this line here. I kind of like terminal, voila. See? I want to make this bigger. I want to make this bigger. How do I make this bigger? So Alt and then right mouse click. That works. But just voila. Corners. Now it's working. It really is picky. Yay! Found it. So you have these lines, right? All right. ZSH works. ArcoLinux tweak tool. I think it's best to hide several tabs before ever coming to Manjaro. So shells works. Fish maybe. Install fish. I've been working on this as well. Okay, and then we restart ATT. So I can test what I've done this morning. So this is new, already installed. Yeah, sure, you can install it again. Nothing happens, right? Because it's there already. And on install the ArcoLinux fish package. So this is pure fish. Sudo pacman -s fish, done. And here's the configuration. We should better check this one. Config fish. Here's the config fish. I don't have anything to see if I don't log out, log back in, and got my fish. Right mouse click, yeah? Okay. So now we're in ZSH. Eric, you forgot it yourself. What we've done is cut things into pieces. Enable ITM, you have to do it yourself. Enable SRM, you have to do it yourself. Enable ZSH, you have to do it yourself, right? Enable fish, you got it. Shells, don't forget to apply fish. Okay, it's best to cut these things into pieces, I believe. You can install, for instance, ITM and say, no, I'm not going to enable it. And then it's a choice. And otherwise, it's automatically enabled, which makes things more complex and stuff like that. Uniform. I have to make decisions. It's all about choices. No. So, shells. Sorry, we need to see at the shell terminal. We're on fish now, and this is the look, the color that we have by default. And what the fun is with the fish thing is you type something and I say, okay, -s. Oh my god, -s. And what was the rest? Tab, tab. Oh, look at that. This is SG, display members of all package groups, display help. Never done it. Let's display help. Okay, a lot of help. But there it is, right? Fish helps you and figure out, okay, what all the switches in all these applications that we have. If you just switch shell, log out first. Yep. Terminals. Is Alacrity installed? Go away. Sudo admin -s Alacrity is installed. Reinstalling. Right. So by default you've got it. So the only thing we do here is the themes. We've got extra themes. Same here. Ah yeah. Control T. Rip. Nope. Rip needs xpack. Sudo pacman -s. Let's hope it's on Manjaro. And it is. Rip it is. So we can follow what it installs. Alacrity, Alacrity themes, ArcoLinux Alacrity kit. You fetch Arco. That's what was installed on your machine lately. And did we click here already? That's what we've installed. You see it here as well. Huh? Okay. Termites, we don't know how long it will exist, but it still exists. It works. And it even gets updates because I need to make packages for it. So, voila, we'll see. Control T, rip it is. So all these things, termite, ArcoLinux termite, are all installed. That's F12 for you, Control T. It doesn't exist here. And then later on, if you restart, maybe we can see if we can do an auto load for this thing. If I click that thing, that's a good idea. I'll check if that's possible in the code. And then terminal fun, we've done that, but lolcat is so much nicer. Now for some of these packages you'll need to add ArcoLinux repositories. If you don't, only NeoFetch. I don't know if screen fetch is possible on Manjaro. Alright, terminal, and this is different, I think. To be really sure, I need to type it. Alright, it's screen fetched, so it exists. All the others, yeah, that is, you'll get it from us. Themes, that's fine if you can install these guys. And user is probably possible as well. But let's take John, right? John. Yes. Okay. Let's see. Log out. John and John. Incorrect. Yeah, so we need to revisit that as well. Doesn't work on Manjaro. Alright, so again guys, we're not gonna support Manjaro for now. It's just an interesting thing to do. I wanted to check my latest ArcoLinux tweak tool changes from this morning, but what I can do, but use with care, right? Because the systems are too different. What I can do is get rid of the reflector dependency, right? That's something we can do, and then at least you can install it and try it out. All right, we're not going to install it. It's a virtual machine. Cheers.